Okay, Google, turn off the fridge.
Sure, turning off the fridge.
And now we don't have a hum in the background of this video. What is going on, guys? My name is Chris Howe, and on this week's episode, we're talking about one of my favorite things that's in my camera bag, arguably the most versatile tool that I have. That is, I don't know why I'm doing a drum roll. I thought it'd be fun. I'm just gonna show you. It's this right here. That's the Joby Gorillapod 5K Video Pro. This thing is dope. Now this is the item that comes with me around the world and on every single shoot. The main reason is because it's so versatile. It's not a traditional tripod, as you can see, because it has bendy legs, which means this thing can literally go anywhere. There's a train. I can't say, okay, Google, turn off the train.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Basically, they upgraded their head. Now you have a tilt feature. You also have a pan feature. So this thing has just become an excellent tool for video. One of the things that they finally added to the Gorillapod, which was necessity, especially with having a video head on this and a fluid head, they added a little leveler right there. So now you can level off your shot and get super smooth pans, you can get super smooth tilts, and you can also make sure this thing is level so you get a better shot. Okay, so I've been a big fan of the Joby products for a long time. I've owned a variety of different Gorillapods, even from the small ones for my smaller cameras and little GoPros and things like that, all the way to the big cameras and this one that I use on my pro camera, which is the Sony A9 with like a variety of G Master lenses. Also, if you're a fan of Sony, you know that G Master glass is super heavy. This thing can support it. Now, arguably my favorite thing about this new head and this new tripod head is that it has a Manfrotto base plate. That means this thing can go on my tripod and it also goes on my Zune crane too, which is dope. Now, one of the things that I hate is wasting time on set and having to like take plates off and just like going from this plate over here and then putting this other putting this other proprietary plate on something, then switching it over, balancing at the gimbal. Now you can go from this to a gimbal, to a tripod, boom. Now you're not wasting time on set. And as you know, time is money. And you wanna save money, and also you just wanna get back to creating because it's just annoying and hurts your fingers trying to screw things off. So this saves time, love that feature. Okay, so I called this video the most useful item in my camera bag. Let me explain. This thing is super versatile, and essentially what I mean by this is that you can do a lot with it, which means that you get more types of shots, which just makes it a powerful filmmaking tool. Now, the first and most obvious way of using it is to just wrap the legs around tree branches, posts, whatever you want. You can basically attach this thing to almost anything, and you're gonna get a stable shot. What I love about this thing is that basically it allows me to go in the world and get any type of shot that I want without having to lug a huge tripod around. Now, most tripods actually have a lot of limitations. This thing can pretty much go anywhere and everywhere. You can use this thing as a steady rig. So what you do is that you actually connect the camera to the top, you flip the thing upside down, throw one leg out, throw another leg out like, hi everyone, my name's Chris Howe and I just hit puberty. You throw the other leg out like that and you hold it from the top and you let the weight of the camera go down and then you just slowly bring the camera forward and back. I'll show you in some examples here. And then when you have the footage, you flip it over in post-production, add a little bit of warp stabilizer in Premiere Pro, and boom. Now, you got a built-in stabilizer. Now with the new tripod head, you can get professional tilts and pans. The better that you get and the more that you practice with pans and tilts, the smoother they're gonna look. So we were actually on location yesterday. We went over to a school and there were some guys playing soccer. It was just a warm day in Canada. They were out playing soccer in December, but we got some shots of it. So I have some nice tilts here. I have some pans where even the lens is zoomed in to get nice and smooth movement of the soccer ball. I think all in all, this is a great video tripod head and you could definitely use this on a paid set. So as you can see with the new video head, it's got its hand up over here. You can use this little bendy extension arm to attach lights to, or you can also attach a microphone to. So once again, this thing becomes more versatile. Having a little extra arm is extremely useful. You don't just have to use the bendy tripod, the Gorillapods in the way that I've explained here. Get creative with it. I also use them for my monitors and I also use them for microphones so I can attach them in unique places. This thing is essentially a tool to get creative with, so use it to its full potential. And my last little hack for you, this is just a fun little pro tip, is that if you put out all the legs, throw some socks on the bottom, put it on top of a table, and then slide it ever so slowly across, now you essentially got a slider. So this thing is like 5 items built into one. I mean, it's really like 100 items. You just have to think of the different ways of using it. But for me, This is the most versatile item in my camera bag. It allows me to get more shots than any other piece of gear that I have, and it just attaches right on the side of my camera bag, and no one really ever says anything. You can bring this into locations that other people can't bring big tripods into. A lot of the times, the moment you put a big tripod down, they're like, oh, this is a professional shoot. You can't be here. You can't be shooting. But then you bring this out and they're like, oh, that's cute. But you're still getting the shot, and that's what matters. Now, Joby has made two versions of this bad boy. They have the 3K and the 5K. This right here is the 5K, which is essentially for bigger cameras. I like to put a Sony A9 on this, but let's say you have something like a 1DX Mark II. It can handle essentially about 4 kg of weight, so this thing is a bad boy. If you guys have a smaller camera and you want to jump down a price point, they have the Video Pro 3K, which can support about 3K of weight, so if you have like a mirrorless camera, you guys can use one of those on there. Links are below for the 3K and 5K Gorillapod Video Pro. Now, if you guys do pick up one of these, send me a little DM of the screenshot of the purchase on Instagram, and I'll send you a sneak peek of my latest Lightroom presets. You guys will be the first to try them out. Should they check it out? I mean, listen to it. And guys, that is all. If you guys like this video, please press like. It actually makes a difference. Subscribe, would love for you to join along, and hit the bell to be notified for future videos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Okay, Google, turn on the fridge.
You got it. Turning on the fridge.
I know one of these days I'm gonna forget about that, and then we're gonna have spoiled food, so. Better audio or spoiled food? How about I just don't forget? Let's do that.